He's
What about Jelly Roll?
pretty
Who you
big
fucks with?
right now. I like his music, and I like his style.
Okay.
So, I could tell that he's been through a lot, but he's really good at putting it into his music, so it shows.
Been through a lot. So, okay, so you're gonna create one of the biggest record labels in the country or in the world? Is this gonna be like a worldwide thing, or you Mr. Worldwide?
It is going to be a worldwide
It's gonna be a
thing.
worldwide thing. Now, when it comes to going worldwide, so you'd have to appeal to different audiences all around the world.
Yep.
So what type of like ethnic music would you do? Like, would you have like
I do it
Indian
all.
artists? You do it all. So you just 100%.
Mhm.
Hell yeah, bro. That's what's up. How much do you think that would cost to get started?
Well, it costs about 10 grand a song.
Mhm.
I have 3 songs out
10
right
grand a
now.
song?
Yep. I have 3 songs out right now. And yeah, that's about it.
And that's right. You make music too, right?
I do.
What's your most popular song right now?
Roaring Thunder.
Roaring Thunder.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
It's on it's currently playing in about 250 countries.
Wow.
Or 200-ish countries, yeah.
Dude, you're definitely Mr. Worldwide right now. Definitely Mr. Worldwide right now. Dang. So, tell me a little bit about that song. Like, what does it mean to you? Like, Roaring Thunder. That sounds like a pretty emotional song.
It basically means that I want to do like performing. I think that when I wrote it, I really wanted to appeal to people wanting to get into the business industry, politics. I think I'm going to use it for like a campaign song.
Oh, you're gonna run for office.
I'm going to run for office at some point,
What type of office are you thinking about?
presidential.
President.
Mr. President, that's
Yo.
right, man.
And that's why everybody
President
calls
Larson.
me Mr. President.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's real shit, man.
What are some policies? Okay, so say it's 2028, and it's an election year. You're running. What party would you go for first of all?
Independent.
Independent, right? And who would you like to run against?
Probably Joe Biden right
Joe
now.
Biden?
Do you have any like?
I would confuse the hell out of him.
You not like anyone politically, or you kind of like a no enemies kind of guy?
So, I'm a believer that like it's more what you do versus what party you're in.
Mm.
And speaking of what you do, I guess can I ask you a couple policy questions?
Sure.
What would you do about the current war in Ukraine right now? How would you resolve that?
I probably shouldn't say this, but I would take a nuke, okay, for nuclear power, okay.
Hard line option right there, man.
But I would do it on a country that is very small.
Oh, so you're not even
So
gonna
in other words, so I wouldn't nuke, like say Russia or China,
No.
because that would start World War III,
That
right?
would.
But I would nuke a very small country. Everybody would wonder what's going on,
Yeah.
right? And who did it, right? But at the same time, it would be like a warning.
So it would be a
So,
covert. it would be a
if-
covert warning nuke on an independent, nothing to do with the war country, and that won't start World War III.
Because
If
it's
you
a
just
small,
nuke a
it's
country.
it's a small enough
Because they
country.
know you're not playing around.
They would know I'm not playing around, and it's a very like small country.
So-
and if done right,
But let me
If-
ask you this: if
yeah.
you use a nuke for the first time in 70 years, you don't think that because they're
Yeah,
gonna know
no,
where it
it-
came from. They're gonna know.
No one's gonna be ready for it. It's a surprise. It's gonna
guess.
show.
I guess.
up
okay,
as a
well,
surprise.
okay, then I'll pair up with UK.
Okay, but let's say they do find out. Right? Let's say they do find out, right? And they create a coalition against the United States. You have a coalition of multiple countries against the United States now because you nuked a random country. What would you do then?
So then, so let's say, right, if I nuke a random country,
Right.
and then there's like 5 nukes, right,
Yeah.
coming at the U.S. or flying up in the air, right? I think what we would do is we would wait and see what happens.
Okay.
Okay.
Wait and see. I fucks with that.
But
Hell yeah.
because I think right now it takes like 30 minutes for a nuke to go over the ocean. Okay.
Right.
So we would wait and see like how close it's getting. and we would try to intercept if it gets too close.
Okay.
But
Let me ask you about an economic question.
but I don't think it would be like all out like every nuke, because I think we already know that if there's too many, it doesn't matter where it goes,
Right.
it's gonna
And
destroy
you
the
think,
world.
So you think if you launch one,
And
then
if they
everyone
not-
else is going to be like, damn, we got some too, but we're not going to do that.
I think they would be scared because
scared.
I think the max you can do is like 25 or 30 at one time,
Okay.
because then I guess the nuclear
That's like the threshold.
yeah
30 nukes?
yeah
Okay.
like I think if not, then the wind can carry the
The fallout.
Nuclear
yeah,
fallout.
the nuclear fallout, and it could kill everyone
Let me ask
on
you
Earth.
this. Let me ask you this. That's a good plan. I like that plan. That's a great way to end wars forever. And
Yeah,
what? Would
but
you
I
do-
think I wouldn't just do one.
Yeah.
I would do like 2 or 3 as like a warning, because they will know if they do anything, then it
That's
would be
perfect.
over the amount.
Okay. Let me ask you this.
Hmm.
Inflation is at an all-time high right now. We're looking at 8% inflation right now.
Yeah.
President Biden says that he wants to continue quantitative easing,
I-
which is basically
I
the
think
lowering of interest rates. What
Yeah.
would you do to fix inflation? Would you raise interest rates or would you continue quantitative easing?
I think we should keep inflation.
We should keep inflation.
I think we should. I think we
It's
should.
interesting too. Let's hear it out.
Yeah, I think we should keep inflation, make everybody work harder. Okay, it will bring the economy back. Okay, but I think we should actually be putting that money towards paying off our debt.
And you do that with an inflated currency, folks.
Yeah, man.
Hell yeah. Let me ask you this though. So
Mhm.
imagine inflation gets to about, let's say 20%, right?
Mhm.
And so let's say everything costs a lot.
I would say no more than 25%.
You would say 25% is your cutoff for inflation.
Hmm.
That is a pretty high rate though.
It's pretty high.
Welcome to record labels, buddy.
Oh man. But the man has a plan though. Come on.
All right. What's your foreign policy? What
I
countries
mean,
do you
if
like?
you really look at it, okay, 25% out of every single person on Earth, okay, that's not going to be that bad.
I don't know. It's a big jump though. We're at like what? Like I don't know what we're at right now, but it's a.
I think we're at like 7%.
Yeah, it's something I like that. 25 is a big jump.
It will happen.
Maybe.
It'll
You gotta
happen
plan that.
gradually.
Yeah. I trust
The dollar will go away. We'll go up to $5. We'll keep it there for a week and then drop it.
And so, how are you? So, if that was to happen, in this world where inflation's at 25%, how do you think the average person would survive? Like, how would you? If inflation
So-
was 25% right now, how would you survive?
I first of all, I would keep it there for like 4 days
4 days. Okay.
or like a week, and then I would of course drop it. We
But
can't.
How
we
would
can't.
you drop it though? Like specifically, how would you drop inflation?
So, this is how I think we would do it, okay? I think the prices of everything, right, should go up, okay?
And why is that?
Because then the companies and everything are going to be making more, and then we can tax them more.
But the currency's inflated. That means the currency's worth less.
Right, so for example, like, yeah, so like,
So you just print more money to tax these people, and then they pay you back. in
well,
inflated
first
currency.
of all, if we lose the US dollar for, a week or so, that's not really going to hurt anything.
Are you
in the
willing
long
to ditch the U.S. dollar and replace it with another currency, maybe even a cryptocurrency like Bitcoin? Are you kind of in that camp, or what's your? opinion
Here's
on
what I
that?
think, okay? That's its own thing, okay? We have printers, and there's these, we're printing money every single day. So in other words, the entire thing of, we're going to be running out of money, that's a big lie.
But if you print more money, it's worth less because there's more.
Not really.
So how do you get rid of?
That's another lie.
So you can just print money.
Maybe.
Yeah, that's pretty much what they're doing. They want us to believe that we're running out of money, so we work harder.
Okay.
Interesting theory.
They want us to believe that the US dollar is going to go away, so we work harder. How long have they been saying the US dollar is going to disappear? Ever since your grandparents were kids.
No one else is bringing this theory to the table.
You're the only one, bro. You definitely got my vote, bro. You got my vote.
We'll be there for you.
25% inflation.
See, Daniel, how old are you?
Nuking a country, dude. I'm for it, bro.
Wait, Daniel, how old are you right now? You're 25, right?
I'm 24.
24. So I guess it'll be 20, 30,
You get to be 35 to run for president.
35.
Yeah, I'm gonna run for president when I'm like 70 years old.
Wow.
That's a long. Okay, we may not be here for this
Oh,
one.
no. And you're gonna run against Biden. You're in your 20s.
I'm in my 20s.
You look very mature for your age.
Oh, thank you. Well, anyways, I gotta get going.
I
where you
saw
headed?
I saw your community thing. You got are you going to the frat tonight, or you got
I'm going to the frat.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're going to the
okay.
frat party? Hell yeah! You're gonna get some. You're gonna get some hoes. You're gonna dabble in the hoes tonight.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah! What's your type, bro?
I actually have a girlfriend,
Oh, for real?
hmm
Damn, bro. Congrats.
but I am not allowed to say right now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But anyways, like I said, I got to
Just
get
one
going.
more, bro. What's up with your court case, bro? What are you charged with?
So, there are petty cases, but I'm charged for like property destruction.
Oh shit.
And it's because fans in the past, right, they were causing issues
Yeah.
and they were targeting me. Okay? Now I'm to a point to where it's kind of people are getting more scared of me because I'm so popular. But on my rise to popularity, people were trying to, on purpose, try to hit me, walk up to me, you know, lie to security at places. I would get trespassed for like things I didn't do.
And you said, "Fuck that!
Yep.
I'm gonna destroy your property."
Well, no. It actually turned into more of like a fight between me and them.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. There's things that not everything, right, hits the media. That's another thing. So there's things that have gone on.
Fake news.
Yeah, there's things that go on that you don't actually know because everybody believes the internet.
Right. Yeah, the internet's a
Yeah.
very different type of place. And so, how about you? Like, are you taking some time away from the internet? Are you planning on like cutting back on your internet use?
Well, actually, I can't because I'm going to college for entertainment
I'm
business.
talking about, for like things like, personal use. Like, you can use it for education, but I'm saying as far
Yeah,
as, like,
so I'm taking a step back and then I post updates, like what I'm doing, events. Of course, I have to market the events and what I'm doing, but I am trying to keep everything else to a minimum.
that's good, bro.
Yeah.
Well, good luck with your court case, bro.
Thank you.
25% inflation, nuke a random country.
25% inflation for a week max.
For a week.
And the way that would happen is we would set a standard where all stores, all businesses have to up their prices. So in other words, to go to the store and get a gallon of milk, that's going to be like $10. Okay? Then what we're going to do is we're going to raise tax. And then all we have to do is go back to the original. That's pretty much what they do.
President Larson, everyone. Well,
We'll be ready for it.
we'll be ready.
be there
Here's
for
what
you.
here's what actually happens. They do it in a cycle. So the housing market goes up and down.
That's true.
Currency goes up and down. Okay? Everything goes up and down in prices. They want us to believe that it's one and then the other. But in reality, sometimes they happen at the same time if you really keep an eye on it. Let me tell you one thing. You are probably smarter than everybody else. Everybody else tries to bring you down.
But not smarter than you, right?
You can be smarter than me.
I don't think so, bro. I think you're pretty smart. What's your IQ?
68%.
68%. You're fucking smart, bro. That's 68%. Dude, I'm only at 50% IQ.
I think it's
I'm not
because
using all of my
IQ doesn't mean anything anymore.
That's true. But you're at 68%.
Yeah.
So you would know that because you're so smart. You're at such a high percentage of IQ that you completely negate IQ. But for the people that are on lower percentile, then that means they have to
They
use
rise
more of their
up,
IQ
yeah.
because
Do you know anyone personally, like in your personal life, that has like maybe like 99 percentile? You know, like 100%.
who's
IQ?
100% IQ?
Do you know anyone like that?
I don't.
Oh man.
If you had to name a celebrity or a famous figure who has 100% IQ, who would it be?
Albert Einstein.
Albert
He is a
Einstein.
pretty smart fella.
That was a smart guy.
This is true.
Yep.
What does the theory of relativity mean to you? I mean, you're 68% IQ. This has to be an easy question, right?
I actually don't even know what that means.
Oh. He cut down his IQ a little bit for that question.
I'm not familiar, man. I'm only at 45, you know?
Yeah.
I'm like
Familiar with that.
I don't even know anymore. But yeah, I gotta get going
Yeah,
because
bro.
I actually have somewhere to be.
What time is it?
It's 3.
That's a nice
Oh,
hoodie, by the way.
Thank you.
Who are you wearing?
This?
Yeah.
I don't know. I got it at the store.
Nice.
Yeah.
You're wearing the store?
I don't know.
Hell yeah, bro. All right, boys.
All right,
All
bye.
right. Daniel, it's been great. Oh, fuck.
It's been great meeting
All
you.
right,
Great
thank
to
you.
meet you, man.
Yeah,
You
thank
too.
Big fans.
Bye.
Bye.